Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. Do you know who's not having a fantastic day today as usual? My God, Gary Gensler. Bro, I almost want to say rest in peace, man. Like, the way he's been getting grilled today is absolutely insane. Okay, so do you guys remember the video I put out late last night, which I was actually surprised when I woke up how well it performed while I was sleeping, almost 10K views at a really bad publishing time. I'm like, hey guys, Ripple XRP tomorrow will be an SEC bloodbath. And I'm not gonna lie, I think with that title, I was kind of maybe clickbaiting a little bit here and there. I'm like, I don't know, SEC bloodbath, I mean, really will it be a bloodbath? I don't know, but I figured, like, dude, they're bringing on not only Gary, but 4 of his henchmen along with him to be scrutinized. Guys, I don't even think bloodbath is the right word. Honestly, I mean, what has happened today, what has transpired with Gary Gensler before Congress in his testimonies, all of his flaws, all of his flawed thinking and logic has been debunked today, and it's damn near a career death. What has happened today? It is damn near a career death. And the fact that the Ripple versus SEC appeal window is only 13 days to remain, I absolutely love that this happened today. Okay? So now, before I get into all the highlights of what's been going on today, I want to tell you guys just a little kind of little story, right? So, I said, like, in the yesterday video, I was like, yeah, I mean, the guys, I might stream it, I might not, I don't know. I've just been, battling YouTube with this whole reused content thing. So I was like thinking like, yeah, maybe I'll stream the audio, but I don't know. I woke up today, gas people were over here doing maintenance and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want to risk the reused content strike. Right. So I ended up going outside, getting some errands done, just doing my kind of daily stuff and things I need to get done. And then I come back home and the freaking testimony is still happening, bro. It's still happening. Look over here. Mikkel's streaming it. Bro, he started streaming this 5 hours ago. Fellas, when have we seen Gary Gensler in front of Congress for 5 hours, fellas? Like, I didn't stream it today because I was like, you know what? Reuse content. It'll be like an hour and a half, 2 hours at most. Probably a nothing burger. But, dude, as I am recording this video right now, it's still going on. Look. It's still going on. It's all, bro, this has been going on for 5 hours. They are grilling Gensler. It's not even done. And all the amazing highlights have come out of effectively the death of Gary Gensler's career. It's like, I almost want to say rest in peace, Gary Gensler. But good God, guys. Like, I was shocked to find out that after waking up, after, dealing with all the gas company people, then going outside, then coming back home, like, what? This is still going on? This is still going on? I mean, am I correct in saying that, like, Gary Gensler is still here? What if I get up to the live, bro? I mean, they're still saying they're letting Gary answer for the second, that they're going to Hester for the right answer. I mean, dude, Gary is fucked, guys. Like, this guy is fucked, man. This is not good for him, bro. And then the serendipity of this, the most insane grilling of the SEC of all time, happens on the last 13 days of the Ripple SEC appeal window. I mean, at this point, with all this grilling from Congress, even if they did try to get an appeal through in the case, how's the judge gonna fucking accept it? How could the judge not strike it down after 5 hours of pure grilling from Congress? Not even letting Gary answer questions at this point because he's done such a bad job, and immediately, glossing over Gensler and going over to Hester Pierce for a correct answer. I mean, guys, I'm just saying, I don't think in the next 13 days, I don't think an appeal is coming through. I do not think an appeal is coming through. This has been brutal. The video I made yesterday where I said bloodbath, bro, it is worse than a bloodbath, okay? So as you guys know, again, I know I probably talked about this like a bunch of times, but, the reuse content battle with YouTube, I don't know exactly what got me taken down for 3 months, so I'm just going to kind of tread lightly here. I would like to play some video clips, but I'm honestly genuinely terrified it's just going to come up in the system and flag. Maybe I'm being too paranoid, I don't know. But effectively, all these tweets I'm going to go over today, these all have, like, the main maybe it's like a 2-4 minute video clip, but effectively the caption of the tweet kind of sums it up in of itself. So first one here from Tom Emmer. He says, Gary Gensler has been the most destructive and lawless SEC chairman in history. Tom Emmer was coming at Gary for literally making up the term crypto asset securities because that term does not even exist in a legal sense. That is not even anything in a statute, in a law anywhere. Gary Gensler just made that up himself. That was one of the big things Tom Emmer was getting on him about. And again, Tom Emmer is a big crypto donation receiver. This guy is always grilled Gary Gensler when it comes to these testimonies. But I mean, today was especially strong. And then Tom Emmer quotes this, coming out saying, if Gary Gensler's mouth is moving, he is likely lying. In 2021, Gensler came to the financial committee and told us he doesn't believe he has the authority to regulate and police the digital asset industry. That was clearly a lie. Again, Congressman Tom Emmer tells SEC Chair Gary Gensler, we could have not had a more historically destructive or lawless chairman of the SEC. And I'm not going to, play this whole thing as in like reused content, but there's a point in time where Tom Emmer is literally saying, like, dude, you made up the term crypto asset security. You have destroyed this market. You have set us back years for Web3 industry support. Like, just literally went at him endlessly. I highly recommend you guys go to the Watch Your Guru Twitter account and see this clip for yourself, because this is probably the most heated portion of Tom Emmer and SEC Chair Gary Gensler. And Tom Emmer brings up the fact that Kamala Harris, she all of a sudden kind of recently said something like, oh, we're going to, build crypto infrastructure. And Tom Emmer was saying, well, doesn't this mean that she is rebutting you? And then Gary could not answer the question, gave a typical no answer. Tom Emmer interrupts him, keeps grilling his ass. Fellas, this is worse than a bloodbath. I think we are quite literally on the final months of Gary Gensler's career as the chairman of the SEC. And we're not even done getting through the highlights today, fellas. Blockchain Daily on X. And then the best part is, like, as I'm making this video, like, I'm going over all the highlights for you guys. I didn't have the time to, watch the whole thing. But the funny thing is as I'm making this video, there's so many highlights, and it's still going on right now. So there's potentially more highlights to come after this. So breaking news. Rev Willie Nickel says that SEC Chair Gensler has single-handedly set the U.S. back years on its support for Web3 technology. Another one, since this is such a short clip, I actually will play it once I confirm desktop audio is working.
It's to an...
Okay, desktop audio is working. So look at Gary here. Okay, I want you to pay attention to Gary's hands. Okay, look at this guy's hands. Does this look like the hands of a guilty man right here?
It's to an earlier point, if I can, that this Howey standard is actually quite clear. One court said Howey provides clearly...
Okay, so God bless his soul if he does have any medical conditions going on that causes him to shake like that. But in my opinion, when he's on mainstream media talking about how bad crypto is and how much he hates it, his hands don't seem to shake. But as soon as he gets before Congress, his hands are insanely trembling. And again, if it's a medical condition, okay, whatever, God bless his soul. But from what I've seen, when he's on mainstream media and he's doing all his hand gestures to try to, kind of make sense of his logic in his mind about what cryptos are securities on, Fox Business, Bloomberg, CNN, and such, his hands are very, very still. But the moment he gets before Congress and he has the biggest ass whooping of his life, all of a sudden his hands start trembling, right? See, he says, this Howey standard is intense hand trembling, quite clear. Oh, is it really quite clear? Doesn't sound too clear to me, because you just came out on mainstream media and you were just talking about how you regretted any confusion and you're sorry for, not acting correctly. I mean, what? Fellas, a 5-6 hour grilling of Gary Gensler. This is, I did not expect this. And then again, this is going to happen to him again tomorrow. This only gets better for the Ripple appeal window case. Because we're all looking at like, okay, is the SEC going to do something last minute? At this point, there is no way the judge can faithfully accept an appeal and not strike it down after all of this grilling by Congress for 5-6 hours today, still going on as I'm speaking. And it's going to happen again tomorrow before the Urban Housing Affairs Committee with the FSC Democrats. So it's like, it's not even done. He's barely getting his week started. It's already over. His hands are trembling. Knees weak, arms are heavy. You know what I'm saying? All right? And again, a second one from Tom Emmer, Congressman Tom Emmer, grills SEC Chair Gary Gensler over SEC's failure to properly regulate cryptocurrencies. Crypto Law says House hearing Chairman Patrick McHenry pivots to Hester Pierce, who throws Gary Gensler right under the bus on lack of clarity for crypto and tokens themselves not being securities. And mind you, she's an SEC commissioner since 2018. She's been at the SEC longer than Gary. She's technically, has some seniority over Gary. I mean, I understand Gary is a chairman, she's a commissioner, but she's been there longer, and she is throwing him right under the fucking bus about lack of clarity. No clarity, Gary, right? And the craziest thing is that, like, about a couple days, a week before this, Gary goes on mainstream media. I still don't understand why he did this. If he thinks he's, like, an honest person. But he comes out on media, he's like, oh, we regret any confusion, like, we're so sorry. And it's like, well, sorry for what? I mean, if you get in a car accident with someone and you say, I'm so sorry, you're admitting fault, aren't you? Might be a bad analogy, but not making too much sense, Gary. This guy just got to resign, man. Final one here from Big XRP. This is Tom Emmer again, grilling Gary Gensler over crypto regulation. Quote, your inconsistencies on this issue have sent this country back. We could not have had a more historically destructive or lawless chair. Okay, well, I kind of technically went over that already. But, I mean, it was a different tweet in of itself. And honestly, I probably did not even cover everything in this video because, dude, it's still going on. You can see Edo Ferreira, Tony Edward, they're still streaming it. It's literally not even done yet. But what has happened today, yesterday I was telling you guys, hey, it's going to be a bloodbath tomorrow. Dude, it's like worse than a bloodbath. I think we might literally have Gary Gensler on his final weeks of his career as SEC chairman. I mean, this is absolutely insane. I don't know if this is like a planned attack against Gary. I don't know if like the cryptocurrency, key industry leaders have kind of come together and really planned for like a, the roast of Gary Gensler to officially just make his ass get out of here. So we can kind of rebuild with the crypto market in the United States and make it a nice, transparent, clear, safe place to, participate in. But I mean, good God, this kind of feels like a planned attack against Gary. And fellas, yeah, I don't know, kind of rambled a lot in this video, but I'm just genuinely excited to see Gary. It seems like he finally got what's coming to him, and it's not even done today. It's not over yet today, and then it's going to happen again tomorrow. What's the over-under on this guy resigning in October? I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Nobody is on his side. His own goddamn colleagues are throwing him under the bus. There is no way in this state of the politics of the SEC, there is no way they can justly file an appeal and not have it struck down by the judge. I mean, this is just insane what has happened today. And again, I know, yeah, I've kind of rambled a lot, but wow, it's just finally, it's really nice to see. After all that years of just gross negligence, abuse, suffering from the, tyranny and of the Kim Jong-Gensler regime, it's finally nice to see him. It seems like he's starting to be held accountable for his actions. It's going to happen again tomorrow. Maybe this ends up being some sort of kind of criminal thing long down the road, or I don't know if it's a civil issue. I'm not too knowledgeable in that, but wow, this truly does feel like the end of the Gensler regime. I think it's coming to an end here, fellas. So there is no fucking way in hell an appeal goes through after all this is happening. Nobody is on his side. Watch the streams. No one's on his side. No one has his back. They're all throwing him under the bus. No one likes him. So, fellas, we might... seriously, we need to start placing bets on Polymarket over-under on Gary Gensler resigning in October, because this is a massive, massive planned attack against him and his regime. And then his own regime members are throwing him under the bus and calling him out. It's absolutely insane, guys. This is just such a great day. Such a great day. So nice to see some justice get served, but it's only the beginning. Thank you guys for tuning in the video today. Really appreciate it. Make sure you smash like, subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below as well. I'll try to skip past all the scam bots. I try to delete those when I can, read you guys' actual comments. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.